So here is the cat paradise. Hi, I'm Ian. I'm an expat investor and I took part in the Real Estate Masterclass and the one-on-one mentee program with Shou. And now we're gonna walk through my first property. So as you can see, we're in the first blue room. There's actually gonna be 3 blue rooms. The guy loved blue for some reason. It's actually nice. So here you can see there's actually a lot of stuff that was left behind. Normally you're supposed to empty the apartment, but he chose to leave some stuff behind. So it wasn't all bad because some stuff you can actually use. Like this is a bed, so if we're gonna rent it out, we can use that for renters. We also have some nice cabinets here. So this can be repurposed. It's actually in pretty good condition. So we'll go through to the next room. And here's kind of the main entryway when you walk into the apartment. It's pretty nice. It looks like it has some nice kind of decor when you go into the rooms. Here you can see is the kitchen. And with Holland investing, they have a thing called punta telling. And the more points you get means you can start to rent out to the free sector. So if you do things like have a countertop that's more than actual 2 meters, you can get extra punta telling points. If you have like built-in cabinets in the bottom, such as these right here, you can get extra points. Now again, normally you're supposed to leave this empty. Looks like I do have some work to do to clean it out. So it's not all bad stuff. As I mentioned, if you go through, you can see here's the boiler, the CV unit. And actually it's a pretty good brand, so I don't think we necessarily need to change it. We can keep it. It does help with the energy label. The higher energy label, the more points you get, which gives you the ability to rent out in the free sector. There's a lot of pipes here. I don't know if that looks the nicest. What we could do is build something around it to kind of block that out. So that could be one of the things that we do. And then for the extra punta telling points, we may try and move this counter over to this side, because if you have it more than 2 meters, you can get extra punta telling points. So that could be a strategy that we try to employ. This is a solid refrigerator, so if this can't really fit anywhere, we could sell it and try and do a built-in refrigerator. Because if you have like a built-in refrigerator, built-in dishwasher, you can get extra punta telling points. So that could be something that we try and do. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in the kitchen. You can get a lot of extra points. So I definitely think this is something that we're gonna invest some of our money in. And then the bathroom, and then just in general throughout the house, we'll probably do things like painting the walls, filling in holes and cracks, just repairing everything. So it's been lived in for about 10 years with multiple roommates every year, so it's kind of has some wear and tear. We're gonna try and make it look TLC nice. So now you go into the bathroom area, and typically in any kind of investing property, the kitchens and the bathrooms are where you can get the most value add to the property. So this is definitely gonna be a place where we can add some more value. So if you come in here and take a look around, you can see there's still some piping all around. Whenever you use the sink or the washing machine or dryer, the water will actually go through here and they'll follow the pipe all the way to the drain. So what we'll probably do is try and build like an elevated floor for the shower. Then we'll try and build a door for the shower as well, because once you build a door, you can get extra punta telling points. So this has obviously been used a lot. You could use some loving, and we're gonna give it some loving. So, and also, yeah, this is actually the 4th blue room. I forgot there's a 4th one. This is it. So if you walk around here, also you can see, yeah, it's tile. Tile's actually pretty good. It lasts a long time, but right here, you can see we're missing a tile. He can find an extra one. This one kind of sounds like it needs to be replaced. What we could do is just replace those with something similar, or maybe we try and like take out a couple, try and create a nice design so it makes it look like it was intentional, not an accident. So if you go into this room, this is another nice bedroom you can rent out. It's this 3rd blue room. He did leave a desk behind, which could be used. Maybe we paint that up. You can reuse it. It's nice and wide. And actually the glass to the windows is double pane. So that's nice. It helps kind of keep some of the heat in. So it helps you get a higher energy index, which is good, because that does help you get extra punta telling points and closer to the free sector. So another room, I won't open this door too long because we need to take everything out because the smell is still here. But you can see this house, you'll see later on, it's built for cats. You got cats in the bathroom. There's an old toilet. And another way you can add some extra value and get some extra punta talon points is to get a toilet that kind of is elevated off the ground. So it's more luxurious, so I give you some extra points. So what we'll probably do is just take out all the tile, take out the toilet, sink, that storage, and just kind of redo that at the same time. Because if we're gonna do the big bathroom, we can buy extra tile and do this too. So now let me make sure I close that door so we can breathe. And now to the next room. What you'll see also as well is a cat door. So it's probably not ideal for people who may not love cats. So we can probably easily do is take that out, fill that up, or we can buy another door from a secondhand store, or just go to a place like Hama. It's kind of like Home Depot in the US. So here is the cat paradise. So you'll see here on the walls, there's things for the cat to jump on and crawl throughout the house. There's holes because there was actually some more places where the cats can run around and jump around. And so they can run, they can jump over your wall, over your door. And yeah, you can see there's gonna be some extra work for us to do. There's still some holes in the wall that we're gonna have to plug up. And then of course, there's a big cat tower over there in the corner. So like I said, usually you're supposed to leave the place empty. The couches, I don't think we can save these. Looks like a little bit too much of the cat ripping them apart. You can see cat hair everywhere, but yeah, if we don't want it, we can just toss it. Just takes like an extra day. Or if you have brothers or sisters or buddies, just give them some beers and they can help you and speed up the process. So actually, there's not all bad about things that are left behind, because I was doing some little investigation and you'll actually see a little bit of money was left behind. So you never know what you can find when you buy a property. In this place, we actually got off market, so we didn't have to go to Funda. That's kind of like the MLS or Zillow. So if you go to Funda, usually there's like a ton of people buying and you have to outbid by nowadays 10%. So if you go off market, maybe you're the only bidder, maybe just one other person, that can help you get a price that's very much more affordable. So now we go into the final blue room. You can see here, left a bed, which is nice. We can definitely reuse this. The mattress is all beat up, and make sure if you come over, don't jump on the bed because there's nothing underneath it except dust. So we need to get something to put below that so you can utilize it. And we'll probably change out the lights above. It's kind of old as well. But we do have like a nice big cabinet that you can use. So yeah, it's actually very solid. We don't need to do anything to it. So that's another thing he left behind that we can definitely use. Kind of the way I decided to do this is a joint venture with like a buddy of mine who's also interested in real estate, wants to kind of build a solid foundation for the future, for his family, for my family. And so what we're going to try and do is build a couple of houses, or purchase a couple of houses, renovate them, put in some nice renters, and after that kind of develop a nice strategy. And then from there, if we want to start getting some OPM, other people's money, we can start doing that. So I think the coaching of Shou, he's kind of helped, show us how to do that, tell us things to watch out for. So hopefully this first property will be a home run. There has been some like surprises along the way. I showed you some of the surprises, the money down here. So sometimes they're good. Sometimes there can be surprises that cost you money. So it's all part of the experience. Nothing's ever gonna go 100% correctly. So hopefully this will be a home run, and the next one will be a home run. And if you're Dutch, a home run is a good thing. I don't know if you're familiar with baseball too much. Maybe it's a penalty score. There you go. So thank you. Thank you for visiting my place. As you can see, a lot of work to do. I'm gonna have to change these clothes. Now, you don't have to go home, but you do have to leave. Until next time.